Hello students, I hope you all are fine. So I am Jyoti and I am here to teach Maths of class 3rd. We have completed up to exercise number 17 in our previous class. So today we will start exercise number 18. Okay. So in previous exercise we have studied about decomposing, right? Decomposing, what is the meaning of decomposing? The meaning of decomposing is when we give one borrow to another number, that number will be increased, right? By 10. That number will be increased by 10 and the previous number will be decreased by 1. So today we will solve questions relating to this topic. So let's start exercise number 18. Question number 1, fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Okay. So first question, 200, 8 tens and 3 ones. 200, 8 tens and 3 ones. Minus 4 tens and 8 ones. 4 tens and 8 ones. Okay. It is equal to 200, 7 tens, okay, dash 1 minus 4 tens and 8 ones. 4 tens and 8 ones. Okay. Now, question number, okay, next one, 200, 3 tens, 200, okay, 200, 3 tens, dash 1. This is the question number 1. Okay. Now let us write the question number 2 and then we will solve both of them together. Question number 2 is 500, 2 tens and 8 ones. 500, 2 tens and 8 ones minus 300, 8 tens, 300, 8 tens, 3 ones is equal to 400, 10 and 8 ones minus 300, 8 tens, 3 ones. 300, 8 tens and 3 ones. Okay. It is equal to 100, dash 10 and dash 1. Okay. So let's start. Question number 1. 200, 8 tens, 3 ones minus 4 tens, 8 ones. We need to subtract these numbers. Okay. So we will solve this question step by step. 200, 7 tens. Before there is 8 tens, now it becomes 7. It means it must give borrow to someone. So 8 tens place, you know that tens give borrow to 1. So it becomes 7. So 3 must become 13. Right? 3 must become 13. Minus 4 tens and 8 ones. Now, see what we have done here. 200, there is no 100. There is no 100. It means nothing will be subtracted from 2. That's why there is 200 itself. Now, 7 tens minus 4 tens. 7 tens minus 4 tens is equal to 3 tens, right? 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Now 13 ones minus 8 ones. Remember students, tens will always subtracted from tens, ones will always subtracted from ones, and thousand will always subtracted from thousand. Okay, 100 will always subtracted from 100. So 13 ones minus 8 ones. 13 minus 8 is equal to 5. So there will be 5. Okay. Now next question. 500, 2 tens, 8 ones minus 300, 8 tens, 3 ones. Okay. Let us see. 400. 5 becomes 4. 400. So it must become 12. Right? It must become 12 because 5 becomes 4 now. 5 is reduced by 1. It means 5 we borrow 2 tens. So 2 will become 12. 12 tens, 8 ones minus 300, 8 tens, 3 ones. Now we will subtract these numbers. As I told you, 100 will be subtracted from 100. So 400 minus 300 will become 100. Right? 12 tens minus 8 tens. 12 tens minus 8 tens. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. Now 8 ones minus 3 ones. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. So this is the result. 100, 4 tens and 5 ones. Okay. Now let's start the next question. Question number. Question number 3 is subtract numbers are 532 minus 204. Okay. So let's start. 2 minus 4. 2 is smaller than 4. So it is difficult to subtract. We cannot subtract it. So what we have to do here? We have to take one borrow. And you know that ones will always take borrow from 10. So 2 will become 12. Right? 2 will become 12. And 3 will become 2. Right? So 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. And 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Right? Now question number 4. 643 minus 328. 3 minus 8. We cannot subtract. It means we have to take one borrow. So 3 we take borrow from 4. 3 will become 13 and 4 will become 3. 13 minus 8 is equal to 5. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 and 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Right? This is the answer. Now question number 5 is $752 minus 439. So let's start. 2 minus 9. Not possible. We cannot subtract. So we will take one borrow. It will become 12 and it will become 4. So 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 and 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. So the result is 313. Okay. So this kind of questions are there. Now we will solve question number 11. Okay. Question number 11. You have to solve every question in your notebook, okay? Question number 11 is 640 minus 386. 0 minus 6 not possible because 0 is smaller. So 0 will take one borrow and then 0 will become 10 and this 4 will become 3. Okay. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. 3 minus 8, is it possible to subtract? No, it is not possible. So now what can we do? We will go to 100. We will go to 100 and we will take one borrow from 100. So this 3 will become 13 and this 6 will become 5. So 13 minus 8 is equal to 5 and 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So this is the result 254. See once again. 0 minus 6 not possible, so we will take one borrow. So it will become 10 and 4 will become 3. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. Now as you can see 3 minus 8 not possible, we cannot subtract it like that. It means we need to take one borrow. So this 3 will take borrow from 6. So 3 will become 13 and this 6 will become 5. 13 minus 8 is equal to 5 and this 5 minus 3 is equal to. Okay. Now, question number 13. Question number 13. 503 minus 276. 3 minus 6. It is not possible. So, we will take one borrow from 0. Can 0 give any borrow? 0 cannot give any borrow, right? 0 can give any borrow? No. Why? Because 0 is already the smallest digit. So, what will happen there? So, 0 will go to 100 place digit. 0 will go to 5 and 0 will say that give me one borrow and I will return you later, right? So, 0 will go to 5. Then it will take one borrow from him. Then 0 will become 10. Now it is able to give one borrow to one place digit. And this 5 will become 4. Okay. Now this 10 will give one borrow to 3 and 3 will become 13 and 10 will become 9. Okay. Okay. Whenever 0 is there now, you will take borrow. Then 0 will become 10 and then this 10 will give one borrow to another number. Okay. Now 13 minus 6 is equal to 7. 9 minus 7 is equal to 2 and 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Right. So the result is 227. Okay. Now question number 15. Subtract and check your answer. Subtract and check your answer. Okay. So let's start question number 15. 954 minus 867 is equal to what? So first of all, let us subtract 4 minus 7. We cannot subtract. So we will take one borrow and it will become 14 and this 5 will become 4. 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. 4 minus 6 not possible, so it will take borrow from him and this 4 will become 14. 14 minus 6, 8 and this 9 will become 8. 8 minus 8, 0. 8 minus 8, 0. Okay. Now, how can we check the answer? How can we check the answer? To check the answer, my students, the sum of these two numbers should equal to this number. The sum of these two numbers should be equal to the first number. Okay. So let us check the answer. To check the answer, what will we do? We will write this number here, and then we will write this number, and then we will add these two numbers. Okay? Now add 7 plus 7, 14, 4, 1 will go for the carry. 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, 5, 1 will go for the carry. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. So what is the result? 954. And what was the number here? 954. Same number are there? Same number we get, it means our answer is correct. If this number and this number is not same, it means your answer was wrong. Okay? By this way, we can check the answer of subtraction. Now let us start question number 16. Question number 16. 876 minus 488. 6 minus 8, we cannot do that, so we will take one borrow. This 6 will become 16. 16 minus 8, 8, and 7 will become 6 now. Now 6 minus 8, we cannot subtract it, so we will take one borrow from him. 6 will become 16 and this 8 will become 7. 16 minus 8, 8, and 7 minus 4, 3. Okay? And I told you how to check the answer. We will write this number 388. Then we will add this number in this 488. Now add the numbers. 8 plus 8, 16. So 6, 1 will go for the carry. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 8, 17. 7, 1 will go for the carry. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. So the answer is 876. Same number, 876. It means our answer is correct, right? Now question number 17. Question number 17. 630 minus 484. 630 minus 484. So let's subtract. 0 minus 4, we cannot subtract it like that. So we will take one borrow and 0 will become 10 and 3 will become 2. 10 minus 4, 6. Now 2 minus 8, not possible. So we will again take one borrow. This 2 will become 12 and this 6 will become 5. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4 and 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Okay, so what is the result? 146. Now follow the same procedure. First of all, write this number 146 plus 484. Add the numbers. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So 0, 1 will go for the carry. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 8, 13. 3, 1 will go for the carry. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 4, 6. So what is the result? 630. 630, same number. Right? Which means our answer is correct. Now question number 18. Question number 18. 403 minus 225. 3 minus 5, not possible, so we will take one borrow and this 3 will become 13. See, 0 cannot give borrow, so I told you 0 will take one borrow from 4. So it will become 3 and this 0 will become 10. When this 10 will give borrow to 3, so 10 will become 9. Right? So 13 minus 5, 8. 9 minus 2, 7. 3 minus 2, 1. Right? So to check the answer, first of all we will write this number 178. Then we will write this number 225. Now add the numbers. 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. 3, 1 will go for the carry. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 0, 1 will go for the carry. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. Result is 403. 403. Same number. It means our answer is correct. Right? Now question number 19. Question number 19, fill in the blank. Fill in the boxes. Okay? So let's start question number 19. 6 dash 5. Okay. Next 4 3 dash minus, here is dash 2 4. Okay. Now question number 20. 5 8. Okay. Now 2 dash 3 minus dash 2 8. Now question number 21. Okay. 3 dash 2 dash 5 9 minus 1 5. Okay. So let's start. What should be subtracted from 5 so that we get 0? What should be subtracted from 5 so that we get 4? When we will subtract 1 from 5, we will get 4, right? Or you can find the answer like that. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. So answer will be 1, okay? Now, from which number, when 3 will be subtracted, we will get 2. From which number, when we will subtract 3, we will get 2. See, to find the answer, either you can add these two numbers or you can think about that number. Okay, when you will add these two numbers, you will get 5. Or you can think, when we will subtract 3 from 5, we will get 2. Right? Now, 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Okay, next. From which number, when 3 will be subtracted, we will get 8. From which number, when 3 will be subtracted, we will get 8. Is there any number like that? Is there any number like that? When you will add these two numbers, you will get 11. You will get 11, right? So there will be 1. There will be 1. Because we cannot write 2 digits at that place. There will be 1. 1 minus 3 is equal to 8. Right? It is not possible. It means it must take 1 borrow from it. Must take 1 borrow from the previous number. Means before this number must be 9. This number must be 9. So it means before that this number must be 9. Now it becomes 8. So from 8, which number should be subtracted so that we get 2? There should be 6. Okay, there should be 6. Now 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So at this place, what you have to do, you have to write the number like, okay? You have to write the number like that. 9. Then you will cross this number and it will become 8. 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. Okay. Next. Question number 21. 2 minus 9. It is not possible. It means it must take 1 borrow from the previous number. You know that which number is there? We don't know. But before going to this place, we will solve this one. You know that whenever we will take 1 borrow, the number will become the digit with 1. It means 2 will become 12. 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. Now see which digit should be there. Which digit should be there? From which number, when you will subtract 5, you will get 5. You know that I told you add these two numbers and you will get the answer, right? So there will be 10. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5, right? But you forget that it give one borrow to this number also. It give one borrow to this number also. It means there will be not 10, there will be 11. Before that there will be 11. So what will we do? We will write here 11. 11, not like that. We will write here 11, and then it will become 10. 10 minus 5. 11 means it must take one borrow from this number. So before that this number was 4 and now it becomes 3. From 3 which number should be subtracted so that we get 1, that is 2. So what will you do here? You will write here 4 and then you will make it 2. Okay. So this is the solution of question number 21. Now our exercise number 18 is completed. In next class we will continue exercise number 19.